Meet Gaurav. He's a bright student living in a small city, fully capable of passing his exams and building a solid career. But right now, his grades are slipping, and he is completely stuck. His family continuously warns him that he is wasting his potential. Gaurav ignores them. Instead of opening his textbooks, he lies in bed, scrolling through short-form videos and hanging out with his friends. He tells himself he has plenty of time and will catch up tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes next month. Every time test scores are posted, Gaurav watches his peers climb higher in the academic ranks, while he stays exactly where he is, paralyzed by his own inaction. Frustrated by these continuous failures, Gaurav seeks out a local elder, a highly respected man known throughout the city for his practical wisdom. The elder ignores the typical labels of laziness or low motivation. Instead, he points to a specific error in Gaurav's internal accounting. He is drastically miscalculating the value of his most important asset. This chart shows the hidden trap Gaurav is caught in. Economists call it opportunity cost. Every hour spent doing something easy and unproductive requires spending an hour that could have been used to generate long-term value. Procrastination is a series of highly expensive economic transactions. To prove this, the wise man tells Gaurav a story. Once there was a deeply impoverished man living in a prosperous kingdom. He had no money, no job, and blamed everyone else for his miserable state. The local king took pity on him and made an incredible offer. The king told the man he could walk into the royal treasury and carry out as much gold and silver as his arms could hold. The offer had a single, strict condition. The doors would lock permanently the exact moment the sun set. The man was ecstatic. But instead of sprinting to the palace, he walked home. He told his wife the good news, and when she urged him to leave immediately, he refused. He insisted he was hungry and sat down to eat a long, slow meal. This simple meal carries a price tag far higher than the food on the table. In the economy of this offer, the man is making a direct purchase with his limited supply of daylight. This timeline represents his available daylight. Every minute the treasury is open equates to a specific weight of gold he could be putting in his pockets. By staying home to eat, he is paying for his meal using the gold he is actively failing to collect. He prioritized immediate biological comfort over a strict deadline. By doing so, the man paid a fortune just to eat a basic lunch. The poor man finished his food and felt drowsy. Looking up at the sky, he decided there were still hours left in the day. He lay down for a nap, intending to rest for a few minutes, but slept for 2 full hours. 120 minutes pass. When your earning potential is infinite, a 2-hour delay creates an astronomical opportunity cost. He finally started the hot walk toward the palace. Sweaty and tired, he sat under a tree to cool off, closed his eyes, and slept for another 4 hours. The man snapped awake to a dark sky. He scrambled to his feet and sprinted to the royal courtyard, but he was too late. The sun was gone, and the heavy treasury doors were sealed shut. He stood outside the locked palace, completely devastated. He realized his chance at a wealthy life was gone, entirely because of the physical choices he made earlier that day. The old man finished the story and looked at Gaurav. Time is a depreciating asset. It is a resource that continuously loses its potential value every single second, regardless of what you do with it. The sunset did not rob the poor man of his wealth. The man bankrupted himself by continuously purchasing low-value comfort. Sitting quietly under the tree, Gaurav realized the old man was talking directly about him. The poor man's expensive naps mapped exactly onto Gaurav endlessly scrolling his phone and wasting the afternoon with his friends. He was paying for his daily entertainment with the grades and the career he could be building. Gaurav returns home and begins the friction-heavy work of replacing his screen time with his syllabus. He trades his habit of delaying for a rigid study routine, treating each finished chapter as a necessary deposit into his future. The cumulative effect of these daily deposits transforms his standing. By treating his hours as capital, he eventually closes the gap between himself and his peers, graduating at the top of his class. Time is an unreplenishable currency. You cannot save it in a bank, you cannot pause it, and you cannot ask for a refund. It can only be spent. Take a close look at your own daily habits and the small delays you excuse. The sun is currently setting on your immediate opportunities. Make sure you are spending your hours on what actually matters.